Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we got Tory Lanez back to his old ways. Megan Thee Stallion about to see you every Monday. 50 versus Young Buck saga continues. Tupac and NBA Youngboy with the beatdown. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. If this is your first time to the channel, yo, we always come through like this, man. So hit the sub button if you like your celeb news delivered with some seasoning. Hit the notification bell if you want to know when the meal is ready. And hit the like button if you appreciate a hot, tasty meal on the daily. Now, some folks came through in the comment section talking about, hey, yo, why don't you just talk in your regular voice? You mean like this? I mean, we could do the whole thing like this, where we're just reading to you all the celeb news, but, you know, I don't really think you'd be interested. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I'm here to entertain you, man, and give you some news, bruh. Not read to you in this flat voice. Other people got that on lock, though. If that's what you're looking for, you need to go on about your business. But if you're sticking around, we appreciate your time and attention. Now, first on deck is Tory Lanez, who has officially announced that he's ready to go on and bring things back to normal. Because, you know, what happened is in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what was it? Like a week later, folks were already twerking or something like that. I mean, he kept quiet like Rock Nation requested. She started hearing stuff, got tight, spilt the beans. Bro, man was like, yo, I thought you was going to keep it on the hush, sweetheart. I didn't say anything. You making it hot. Then he came clean on some old, yo, she's still my friend though. Which sounds to me like, lady, I don't really want no smoke. Let's just keep it moving. Now, your boy Tory stated that quarantine radio is making a comeback. Your boy went to the gram and stated, quote, I took a poll on my story a few hours ago. Should I listen to the 14,000 ninjas that's hating on the last slide, or the 180,000 people that said it's lit? Quarantine radio Halloween. $5,000 pot. We pick 5 people to win $1,000, each week or something like that, with the twerkathon too. What y'all think? Tell me in the comments. Then he put the hands down below, whatever, close quote. See that? Everything's back to normal. Now, Megan Thee Stallion has been keeping the train pushing, dropping hit tracks and twerking herself to death. Now, back last week or so, whatever day it was, the 17th, Megan Thee Stallion teased us with the announcement that her album is about to go crazy. Then Megan came through on both Twitter and the gram and dropped a freestyle. Now, something tells me, right, nowadays, when folks say freestyle, it's not like freestyles of the 90s, which was off the dome and at the moment, like with someone throwing words at you and you being able to incorporate those words on beat. I mean, that's a freestyle. Freely dropping a rhyme at any given time is not a freestyle. That's a written rhyme. But far be it from me to take anything away from the lovely lady. Now, she has dropped a freestyle, did you hear the air quotes, on Twitter and the gram. Yo, take a listen.
I realized that I was a shit when R&B niggas wanna start rap beef. These niggas ain't got no name on them. Wish these hoes stop trying to put claim on them. He come around me, get game on him. If he don't go, then I already came on him. These new hoes sound like my mixtape. Bitches love saying my name like it's
stated on the gram, quote, I was supposed to post this last night live from the studio, but I think I'm gonna drop these every Monday. Fire, right? Follow my Twitter to see the whole thing. Hashtag Megan Mondays, close quote. And on Twitter, she came through and said, I think I'm gonna drop these up until my album drops. Real mother effing hot girl-ish, close quote. Yo, this should be pretty interesting, right? You know, I wonder who she was talking about when she said, you still running around the mall with your daddy. Wait, Tory's dad did come on the, and then he had said, I don't know. Look, I don't know who she was talking about, okay? But then she said, I realized that I was the ish when R&B ninjas want to start rap beef. Yeah, whatever. Your girl got lyrics. I can get with that. Now, Megan will be teasing you with a verse each Monday. Now, Megan, please, don't disappoint us, okay? I tell you what, it would be wild if each of them went back and forth. Like if he dropped verses on like Tuesdays. You see what I'm saying? No. That'll be on some sucker ish. You know what I mean? And that wouldn't be cool. Whatever. What if I told you, right? The dude that started auto-tune was Tupac. You like, no, it wasn't. It was Roger Troutman. And I said, yeah, that's Tupac. You like, what the hell are you talking about, celeb? Don't do this, man. We trust you. Look. I don't trust me, man, okay? Roger Troutman is Tupac. Now, I know you think I'm crazy, right? But if you Google Tupac, the About section tells you it's Roger Troutman. Google. We trust you, bruh. You can't do these kinds of things. You can't have these kind of mix-ups, okay? When you Google Pac, right, and you have Roger Troutman info that pops up talking about he spearheaded the funk movement and influenced West Coast hip-hop, it even says he was assassinated in Vegas in 1999. It had movies like Juice and Above the Rim. Yo, it's crazy, man. Perhaps by the time you hear this, right, Google will have course-corrected the error, but, you know, it's one of these things, right? Who is this? I'm in the middle of something, bruh. Look, I'm thinking it's one of these things like, oh, they all look alike type things. You see what I'm saying? Now, Pac was killed in 96. And if you grew up with Pac like I did, he was a name you hear all the time, right? Like Snoop. But if you grew up with Pac like I did, that's 24 years ago. You old, bruh. Check this out. In 96, if you mentioned Elvis, right? I thought like he died like in the 60s or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when my parents were young. I guess what I'm saying is Tupac's death is further in time than Elvis's death was to me back in 96. When folks mentioned Marvin Gaye, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I would have been like, yo, man, you're old behind. Now, when I mention Tupac, are young bucks like, you old behind? I mean, I don't know. Look, anyway, speaking about Young Bucks, right? As if Young Buck's situation wasn't bad enough, 50 is pouring more gasoline, kerosene, whatever it is, all over the man's situation. You already know what went down, right? According to his lady, the two got into it over some passwords. He grabbed her. She got away, ran into a room, grabbed the burner, aiming it at the ground. Buck ran to the garage, kicked in the wall a little bit, because you know how that goes. And then Shorty followed him. I don't know why. They always follow us, right? And stood at the top of the stairs. He came up the stairs aggressively, just as you would have done, according to her, and she popped one off into the ground. Thank you, lady, for not killing the man, okay? He screamed for her to pop him instead. I could completely see how this can play out, because I think I've done something like that, right? Like, it ain't smart. I ain't saying it was. I'm just saying I can understand it. You know, a deep relationship will take you there, right? I mean, they might as well get married at this point. Anyway, he hopped into his truck. He bailed when Shorty fired a second shot, and you know the rest is history. Now, we knew 50 was going to say something, which, of course, he did. Something about Buck playing with dudes. I don't know. Buck came back at 50, talk about, I know the real you, and alluded to some informant type stuff. And we all like, what you talking about, Willis? I mean, look, we're going to play dumb for now, in the hopes that we don't hear any troubling news in the future. And that was the last we heard, of course, until now, where we have 50 posting a picture of Young Buck and simply as the caption, look at this and caption this. Slick, close quote, slick 50. He technically has not said anything about Buck, but he encourages you to do the job. In a sense, right? It's almost worse. It's not 50 saying, I don't like you. It's saying they don't like you. You see what I'm saying? I mean, $100 says that particular strategy is in the art of war. And finally, we reported to you yesterday, right, that NBA Youngboy and his crew jumped on some man's head by putting a bag around him, around his dome, and jumping on him. You know what I'm saying? Punches, kicks, hitting him with the tools, you know, the sticks, right? Now, apparently, dude went to the hospital and was in some kind of a coma for, what was it, like 5 days? 5 days or something like that. The man was even temporarily dead or something crazy like that. I mean, you know, I wasn't there, right? But people are coming out now calling the man a snitch. Incredible. I can't. Like, if you told me this, right, I wouldn't believe you. That's why I say incredible. Like, it can't be true. The man has said his piece on what went down. Yo, take a listen.
The nigga D come outside like, man, look here, man. You can't be in front of this house like this, bro. Y'all gotta, you know, nigga, y'all, man, tell your girl move around and come inside. You can't just be posted up like this in front of the door. That's how a nigga playing me. I come in that bitch, nigga wait for me to pass them up and come behind my back. And baby, like, choke me up. I didn't try to up for my rod and everything. I try to up for my rod and everything. I'm about to hit one of them little bitches. I'm gonna keep it G. I'm about to hit one of them bitches. I had my Glock on me. You know what I'm saying? Just before YB even pulled up. It took niggas to have to sit there and have to put a nigga in a chair, tape a nigga up, try about myself, bro. You know, it shouldn't take all that to beat the fuck out of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just sat there, got me in the studio like they were doing a feature with me, and fucked around and snaked me. Next thing I know, I had guns getting beat up inside my head.
Okay. So folks call the man a snitch, right? Bruh man came back. What is his name? Bezo187? 187? Okay. He says, I ain't rat or talk. Whoever spoke to the police is somebody close to me, I told, or somebody close to them told what happened. That's why y'all favorite rapper ain't in jail. It says investigation, meaning they don't have ish and trying to figure out what really happened, which I ain't telling. And on top of that, I told the doctor I was in a car wreck. They stitched me up and sent me home. I died in my sleep under my 3 kids and my wife. I woke up 5 days later in the hospital. Somebody getting paid off of TMZ. It's always a mother effer you think you could trust gonna try to make it about theyself. I even woke up to GoFundMe accounts which with my faces on them. Now, sure, his girlfriend or his wife, I guess, right? Whoever this female is, this lady is, right? She came through and said, Princess, her name is Princess or more. She said, I gave the statement. I don't give a F. My ninja was dead for 5 days. You mean like your husband or your man? Because he just said his what? Okay. I been gave the statement the day my dude went into a effing coma. Y'all really be on D's hard like a mother effer. I don't give a F. If I could have went out and slung that B for my dude, I definitely would have. But guess what? I can't. So them B's gotta pay. I don't give a F. F y'all favorite rapper. Yo, this is crazy stuff. Yo, let us know what you think, right? If you jack someone up, right? And they go into a coma and they die legally, right? But then they come back to life. Is that a homicide or manslaughter? Like what is that? You like Celeb. You so stupid. Look, he came back to life. Well, so did the Messiah. You see what I'm saying? You gonna say he wasn't killed? Come on, man. Don't come for me, man. It's a historical fact attested to by eyewitnesses' account, man. Okay? More evidence for that than Abraham Lincoln. Again, the question is it a homicide? If I came back, I'd be like, yo, them niggas killed me, man. Ninjas, whatever. I'd be like, yo, snitching don't apply to me anymore. I'm back from the dead. It's a new game. It's a new me, okay? I'll change my name, get a new social. You see what I'm saying? Build my credit, add an L on my name. You know, it's Celeb now. Get all my records expunged. And yo, let us know what you think. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.